Hey guys, welcome back to our mini podcast, but actually a short review of the movie Taxi Driver.
Go all over. I take people to the Bronx, Brooklyn. I take them to Harlem. I don't care.
And we're here with our special guest, Augustine.
Hello.
Hey man. And first of all, how you doing?
I'm actually not doing well. I'm actually sick.
What?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I have a runny nose.
Oh, coronavirus?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, now back on our review. We're gonna be covering our first question, which is main characters. What do you think the main characters are in the movie?
I think the main characters are Travis, Betsy, and Iris.
Yeah, I actually did wrote that too, but I actually wanted to add Palantine and Matthew or Sport because Travis looked at Palantine overall for the city, and Travis also looked at Sport or Matthew as a as like an individual on how they behaved on the city, basically. The fact that Sport had a underage girlfriend, right, which he started to use her as a business for him to make money, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll move on our second question, which is the primary conflicts in the movie. What do you think?
The conflict is Travis, I believe, because of the struggles. To find his place in the world, he was basically first as a member of society and later as an outsider.
Outsider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's not only one conflict in the movie because Travis was also dealing with his mind and also with the social relationship with Betsy and the people such as Palantine, right? Because you know how Travis, makes his decision with his mind, and the fact that, you know, he tried to ask out Betsy, right? And but after that didn't work out as for the relationship, and yeah, there's actually two, I guess, primary conflicts for me. So yeah, we'll move on to our third question actually, which is the intense scene on the movie. What do you think the intense scene was?
Um, the most intense scene was when the passenger, which is a director,
Right.
was spying on his wife, cheating on him, and he was explaining to Travis how is he going to kill her with a gun.
Oh,
Um,
good.
so yeah, basically he was like, I don't know what was Travis like going through when he was hearing all those nasty
Right.
things.
Right.
Yeah,
I
what do you
mean,
think?
right. It is intense because the fact that it was actually intriguing because the fact that the director was in that scene, but most of all, how that interesting part, like that intense part was, because the fact that it foreshadows the ending, and but doing that, so it had that the turning point of that decision that he made to, instead of doing this, he instead of doing that, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah. um let's see. Yeah, for me, I have Travis making that decision on trying to save Iris from her captor, Matthew Sport. I call that captor because the fact that Matthew had I mean, he was portrayed as a pimp, right? But I want to say
Mhm.
captor, the fact that before he met Iris, um Matthew was kind of a controlling person, I'd say, because Iris wanted to get out, right? when he tried to get into his taxi, but he can't do it because the fact that he don't know what he do, he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
So, he came back for her and actually tried to save her at the end. So yeah. On our last question, we're gonna be talking about the ending. What do you think? How was the ending?
I actually have a theory.
What was that?
I said I actually have a theory.
Oh, theory. What do you think? What was the theory?
When he was bleeding out,
Right.
he got shot like multiple times. I felt like he was hallucinating, that he was a hero. That's why you see
Oh,
Betsy calling him a hero, and like let's like hook up because he saved Iris.
right.
What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. That theory could be possible, but from my standpoint, I don't really think that he didn't survive at all because the fact that he was a vet, right, and he had bullets on his back. I mean, of course, there was like marks, like bullet marks when he was trying to work out, you know,
Yeah,
shirtless, and you know, yeah, there wasn't like there has to be a chance that he survived that, after experiencing all those, probably trauma before he was discharged from service, yeah,
that could possibly be correct, but we will never know exactly
we won't.
what it means in the end because there's not
Right,
gonna be a part 2 to the movie.
exactly.
It's a mystery, pretty
Hopefully
much.
they made a part two.
Hopefully.
Um, but it actually ended up greatly for Travis because of the decision that he made trying to save Iris, and that also like commemorated him from her parents, and
For sure.
like they were actually welcoming him to come to their house and probably talk or dinner,
Yeah.
right? Well, it made him a hero, and
That's what
that's it.
all he wanted, just
Right,
to
yeah.
be recognized as someone, you know?
Someone that actually made a change. Because that
Yeah.
was all in his mind, his doubts about the city, that it's not changing at all. So he took it in his own hands, but not peacefully though, like with shooting and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, made him a hero too. And also at the end, remember Betsy admired him from what he did,
Oh
which
yeah.
was actually really sweet. Right. So yeah, I guess we're done. And we'll wrap it up from now. And anything you lastly want to say? Augustine?
No, not really.
Oh, really? You don't want to talk about your throat?
Oh, nah. It's actually gonna heal in like 2 days, probably.
Right.
So
Hopefully.
yeah.
Stay safe though, okay?
You too.
All right, thank you, man, for being in this review or podcast. And
Anytime.